We've been working with the letter U this week, and one of the things that we know begins with the letter U is the unicorn. And we did this before. We colored a unicorn before. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a book about a unicorn, but I have another book about a unicorn of the sea. Now, a regular unicorn is kind of like a horse with a horn on the top. Well, I have a book about a unicorn of the sea, and this is what it's called. This is Narwhal. A narwhal is also called the unicorn of the sea. So this is just Narwhal, and it was written by Rosie Greening, and it was illustrated by Lara Eady. Okay, now I want you to look really closely at this picture here. So here's Narwhal, the unicorn of the sea. See, it's got the little unicorn horn up there. Look at the belly here. Now, watch this. This was real awesome. It's got the sequins on the front. Watch what happens. How cool is that? And when you move it up, it changes. And when you move it back, it goes the other way. Now, I know some of you have your shirts and your sneakers with these sequins, and I know you love to play with them all day, up and down, up and down, up and down. But isn't that cool? Okay, so this is just Narwhal. Narwhal is the unicorn of the sea. Narwhal was a whale who thought he had no skills at all. She couldn't cook, or knit, or sing, or even catch a ball. Meanwhile, all her mermaid friends were skilled as can be. If they tried out something new, they did it perfectly. Wow, thought Narwhal every day. There's nothing they can't do. But I'm just Narwhal, and I wish that I had a talent too. One morning, Star and Coral cried to Narwhal in distress. Our art contest has started, but everything's a mess. We need a judge, said Coral, and our time is nearly up. Can you judge our paintings and decide who wins this cup? Narwhal thought, I'll get it wrong, and quickly shook her head. She told them, I'm just Narwhal. I'll find someone else instead. She asked Cackle the clownfish to decide which art should win. The prize goes to the funniest, said Cackle with a grin. Narwhal thought, that's not enough to win the special prize, but I'm just Narwhal, so I'll check with someone big and wise. She found a big blue whale and asked which painting is the best. The biggest, shouted Jumbo. Forget about the rest. I'm not sure size is everything, said Narwhal quietly, but since I am just Narwhal, I'll make sure Shelley agrees. Shelley scuttled around the art, but judged them selfishly. The shellfish said, the winner is the one that features me. Narwhal looked around and thought, these choices don't seem fair. They can't judge on one thing alone. There's much more to compare. Narwhal swam to join her friends. I let you down, she cried. You need a fair and honest judge who sees how hard you tried. The mermaid said, if that's the case, then you should judge our art. To us, you're not just Narwhal, and we'd love you to take part. Narwhal gave a nervous smile and said, okay, I'll try. And she wrote a list of qualities to judge the paintings by. She swam around the art and studied each with care. She looked at every brushstroke to make sure that she was fair. At last she said, each piece of art is special in its own way, but one checked every box for me. Star wins first prize today. She held up the shiny cup for everyone to see. Then Coral rushed to Narwhal, and she hugged her gratefully. She said, "You are the finest judge we could have ever found. You're fair and open-minded, the most just narwhal around." From that day on, Narwhal would judge each contest she could find. And though she couldn't dance or sing, at last she didn't mind. She thought, "My skills are hidden. They're not obvious to see. But just like all the paintings, there is so much more to me." And that's the story of Narwhal, the unicorn of the sea. The end.